Radhe Jaya Jaya Madhava Radhe Jaya Jaya Madhava Gokula Karudi Mandala Mahite Gokula Karudi Mandala Mahite Radhe Jaya Jaya Madhava Radhe Jaya Jaya Madhava Damodarati Damodarati Vardhana Veche Damodarati Vardhana Veche Harineshwata Vrinda Vichineshe Radhe Jaya Jaya Madhava Radhe Jaya Jaya Madhava Rishabhanu Dadi Navashashilekhe Rishabhanu Dadi Navashashilekhe Dalita Sati Gunaramita Vichate Dalita Sati Gunaramita Vichate Radhe Jaya Jaya Madhava Radhe Jaya Jaya Madhava Karunam Kurumai Karuna Bharite Karuna Kurumai Karuna Bharite Sanaka Sana Sana Varanita Charite Sanaka Sana Sana Varanita Charite Radhe Jaya Jaya Madhava Radhe Jaya Jaya Madhava Radhe Jaya Jaya Madhava Radhe Jaya Jaya Radhe 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 Jai Jai Shri Radhe 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 Jai Jai Shri Radhe 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 Jai Jai Shri Radhe 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 Jai Jai Shri Radhe 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 Jai Jai Shri Radhe 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 Jai Jai Shri Radhe 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 Jai Jai Shri Radhe 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 Srimati Radharani ki jai. Welcome to the special class on Radharani's pastimes. We are going to cover class 12 in the series. Today is Wednesday, 27th January 2016. So we'll take a couple of pastimes today. These all pastimes are after Radharani's marriage with Abhimanyu. So Abhimanyu's family is involved in these pastimes, and there are some are similar pastimes, but different in a way. The way it happened. Of course, the common theme is Radharani wanting to meet Krishna and Krishna wanting to meet Radharani. They cannot live without each other. So once in Kokilavan, which is near Yavat. Yavat is the place where Radharani's in-laws are there. She stays there, her husband's house. So Krishna would go to Kokilavan And then he will try to attract Radharani. Sometimes, like we saw when he made the sounds like a kokila, cuckoo. So this time he was playing on his flute. And the way he played his flute, that sound of that nobody could hear. Very strange. Nobody would know that somebody is playing a flute. But because Krishna and Radharani are eternally together, Radharani is the only one who can hear this. So the moment she heard this, naturally she wanted to run out and go to the forest to meet Krishna. But then she saw her mother-in-law Jatila was sitting right in the exit door. And of late she was very, very watchful about Radharani. Like she did not want Radharani to go out alone.
जब हम लोग होते हैं तब तो कर ही देंगे, अब नहीं तो फोन पे बहुत बड़ी सुबह भी उठा लो, कोई बात नहीं। अच्छा
Please everybody mute your mics, because I'm getting some sounds here. So Radharani was very, very anxious to go, but helpless. One time she thought that Jatila is not having very good eyesight because of her old age. So she thought that she will escape. But then she did not want to disobey. She did not want to, create a problem in the family. So she just, very morose, crying. Here in the Kokila one, Krishna is with his friend Subala. And Krishna is telling Subala, you know my situation. I just can't live without my dear Radha. I have to meet her. And you are a good guy, you are a good friend, you are my dear friend. You always help me. So please do something. Do something to bring Radharani here. And Subala said, I can try, but I don't know her situation. So whatever is going on. And Krishna becomes restless. He says, please go and bring her. I cannot live without her. So Subala was trying to pacify him, tell him, it's all right, And then suddenly Krishna became absolutely, restless and started saying, oh Radhe, loudly. And he fainted. You can imagine Krishna fainting. He fainted. So immediately Subala put some water on his face and brought him to his senses, and then he said, what's going on? And then again he faints, like this happened 2-3 times. Then Subala said, no, I have to do something. This is hold on, why you are so restless, so hopeless? She will come. Don't worry. We'll do something. And Krishna says, no, you are not helping me. I can't live without her, you know that. And right now, I want to meet her. And then he fainted again. So now Subala said, brought him to senses, and he says, okay, I'm going. I'll have to go and do something about this situation. Let me see what I can do. I'll try my best. But please don't faint. Because if you faint and I'm not here, then who will take care of you? If you promise that you're not going to faint, you're hold on till I come back. I'll bring her back. Don't worry. I'll find some way out. So then Subala goes from there to Yavat. And then he goes in front of Radharani's house. And remember one pastime, Krishna was roaming around and then Chatila saw him. So he exactly did the same thing. He was loitering around in that area and Jatila was sitting in the doorway. So she saw him. She said, "Hey, Subala, what are you doing here?" And Subala, because Krishna had told Subala what had happened at that time. So he said, "Ma, my calf is missing, one of my calf, And her mother is really, really worried. She's crying and, going around, running around, looking for the calf. So I come in to look for the calf. And I'm not able to find the calf. I've been trying and looking. So Jatila said, come, take a break. You look at your face. It's so red in the sun. Go inside the house. Radharani's friend, Sakhis are there, the servants, assistants. They'll help you. Get some water, take some rest, and then you will find the calf. Don't worry. And that's what he wanted, to go in. So he rushed in and went straight to the rooms. Radharani has few rooms because her Sakhis are there and all. So he goes to the rooms and he sees Radharani holding her head, crying, big tears flowing. So he goes and consoles her. Subala is son of Chandrabhanu, brother of Chandravali. So Radharani says, I cannot live without my Prananath. I know he's waiting for me, but no, I cannot get out. Look at, I thought of going somehow, Jatila is, of course, her eyesight is weak, but Kutila is there, and she is a very, very evil lady. She's always looking for some excuse to get even with me, try to find some fault with me. She's very, very envious of me. So I don't want to take chances. So then Subala said, I have an idea. Subala's face was resembling Radharani's to a large extent. Except that he was a boy and Radharani is a girl. So Subala said, let's do one thing. I will put on your dress and put some makeover. And then you take my dress and you go, you go out as Subala. So Radharani was excited. She said, wow, what a great idea. Because anyway, Jatila cannot see properly, so she may not recognize. But hold on. There's a problem. There's what problem? She said, I have got such long hair and my chest is, of a lady's chest and anybody will catch me, especially Jatila has seen you and so she's doing like this. So then everybody thinking now what to do. So again Subala said, yeah, I already thought of that. We'll do it, but we'll put your hair on top and then you wear my turban so nobody can make out. And then for the breast part, he says, I have come to look for a calf. So we will say that I got the calf. So you hold one calf next to on your chest, so nobody can see, just see the calf. So go like that. So Radharani excited now, super excited. So all the Sakhis, they start removing her kajal and sindoor and all the ornaments, and they put on Subal's dress. And Subal is now here, blue sari and all the paraphernalia. So they get ready, and Subal helps Radharani tie up the turban the way he does it, because it should not look different. So then he goes to the backyard and gets a small calf, baby calf, and gives it to Radharani. He says, hold it here and just go. So the Radharani goes, as she's passing, Jatila is there and she says, so Subala, you got your calf. Are you going now? Did you take water? Did you take some rest? She starts asking questions. And now Radharani, it's not Subala, it's Radharani. So she just says in a little, heavy voice, she doesn't speak. She's afraid that if she speaks, then she may be caught. And then she goes out slowly. And the moment she crosses the house and go to the little distance, she runs with the calf. And here is Krishna, is waiting and waiting and waiting. And suddenly he sees Subala coming back. They become more desperate. He says, what happened? I thought you are going to bring Radha. And you have come back alone. And Radharani wants to, increase his anxiety. This is how the love affairs happen. You sometimes, do that, tease and increase the separation, the pang of separation. So she uses Subala's voice, Remember, she is an artist. Radharani knows all the arts. So this is a mimicry is also in one of the arts, And she says, oh, Kana, I tried my best to get her. But, Jatila is there. She is not allowing, I tried my best. I went from the back side. I went from this side, that side. I tried to call her. But she just can't come. So then Krishna becomes desperate. He says, oh no, now that last I had a great hope from you that you will bring Radha, and now you have brought her. No, you must have brought her. I know you. You're always playful. You must have hidden her somewhere. So please bring her out. Why are you giving me more and more pain? She said, I know Radharani must be also very morose and she also wants to meet you. And I could hear her sobbing from outside, and Lalita and others are all, counseling her, just consoling her. And he says, actually, I met her, and I told her everything. So after some time, I could meet her, but she cannot come out. So then I had to come back. I just come back. So Krishna says, oh, Subala, I never expected this from you. You are the one who has always helped me. And today you have come back without Radha. I'm so disappointed. I feel like leaving my body right now. I cannot live without her anymore. And then he says, you know what? I'm going to leave my body now. Take my flute, take my feather, peacock feather, and then give it to Radharani as a token of my love. And then he started crying loudly. Oh Radhe, oh Radhe, you know. Then Radharani saw this, she could not control herself. So just, you know, she came out of that situation and she told, oh Krishna, oh Kana, I am your Radha. You can't recognize me? Because it's everything was so perfect that Krishna could not recognize. But of course, because by the time Radharani had not touched him, if he had touched, by the touch he would have known. And then of course they were happily together. And here now Subala has to come out, you know. So he comes out with all the Sakhis, and they say we are going for Surya Puja. And the Sakhis are there, everything is there, you know. So the Jatila says, okay, but don't take too long. Come back soon. And then they go out. And then they go to Kokilavan and then they allow Radha and Krishna to be together. And they serve them. And then of course, then they exchange their dresses. And then they come back. I mean, Radharani comes back. Hari Bol. Srimati Radharani ki Jai. So I hope you like this. We'll take one more. We saw how Krishna always troubling the Radharani and Sakhis, you know, just in a playful mood. Sometimes he disguises as boatman, sometimes, you know, like different things. So here, in this pastime, he is disguising himself as not disguising, he is posing himself as a tax collector. So one time Krishna is in the forest with his cowherd boys, friends, and they're all, you know, grazing the cows. And suddenly Krishna sees one golden lotus flower. Golden lotus flower, beautiful. And the bumblebees are, you know, hovering around it. And the moment, see, Krishna needs some excuse. So the moment he sees this lotus, he is immediately reminded of Radha. He just is reminded of the face of Radharani. So he becomes restless and immediately tells his friends, all the other cowboys, you keep playing, you keep taking care of the cows. I have some urgent work. And he takes Subala with him and he says, come with me. And then Subala goes with him. And then as they are going, they see Radharani and the Sakhis coming from the other side. And they are all carrying their, you know, paraphernalia, all the milk preparations, etc. Actually, Krishna was, with Subala, and they were taking rest under a kadamba tree. So when Radharani saw him, she knew that he will play some mischief. So she told her friends, okay, stop. Let's not go that way. Let's go some other way. Because he will stop unnecessarily, say something, you know, not good. So Lalita, you know, next chief Sakhi. She says, no. Everybody come with me. What can Krishna do? What he will do? Let's see. Don't worry. Don't have to go other way. Why we should go other way? So they start going, and they put Radharani in the middle. They just sort of protect her, So Krishna, moment he sees them, he just says from his sitting position only, where are you going? What are you carrying? See, I am the new tax collector here of the king. Can't you see me? So you can't go. You have to pay the tax. And then you can go. Small tax. I'm very lenient. Just small tax you pay, and then all of you can go. So everybody started laughing. The Sakhis, what is this tax business? And what? Who are you? They know Krishna well, So I said, what is tax collector? Now new thing, something new you started. So Lalita says, what tax are you talking about? We have not heard anything, we never seen you, tax collector. What is this? Why are you stopping us? Who appointed you? From where, So then, come on, we know you well. So don't pretend that you are this, you are that. So Krishna now becomes a little naughty, He says, hey, Lalita, listen. You do not know me. I have been appointed by King the Kandarpa. Kandarpa. Kandarpa is the Cupid. He's asked me to collect tax from all beautiful things. And if you don't pay, then I'm going to punish. Nobody can save you. So behave properly. Don't talk to me loose. I'm a government employee. I'm a tax collector. And then if you bypass the order of the king, then it's all your problem. I'm warning you. If you don't listen to me, then it's your problem. So both Lalita and Vishaka say, what kind of power you have? What claim are you making? And then they talk to the Sakhis. He's saying that he's been appointed by Kandarpa, Raja. So where Kandarpa Raja's kingdom is there he has power. Not here. This is Radharani's place. This is Vrindavaneshwari. This is Vrindavan area, Brajabhumi. This is Radharani's area. She is the queen here. And we are her Sakhis. What can Krishna do to us? So Krishna says, Vishaka, don't be so proud. Kandarpa has claim over everywhere. It's not only his is the kingdom spread all over. And if you avoid paying tax, it's no good. Actually, he's so lenient because you people are wandering in the forest doing whatever you want. He's not collecting anything from you, but now I have come. I am told him that I will get him good collection. And that's, actually, he said, because he was not getting anything from you people, he became angry and he sent me here now. Now I'm his representative. So if you don't pay, I'll arrest all of you and take you to the king. So Vishaka, the Sakhis are also very bold and, because they know Krishna. They say, okay, take us to the king. What he can do? What he can do to us? Krishna, this is going on back and forth. Krishna says, you cannot escape. I'm going to see that you get punished. So finally Lalita says, okay, let us know what tax you want. So Krishna says, your whole beautiful form is covered by these clothes. So you are hiding the real wealth. And that is why the tax is on that. On this material that you are holding, hiding. So all the Sakhis started laughing and said, this is the first time we are hearing. The clothes which are covering our youth, you want tax on that? We never heard anything like that. And now we know you are lumpet, you become tax collector only for this purpose. So the Sakhis discussed among themselves. They said, let's forget about all this. Let him do what he wants. Let's go to our worship. We are going to worship Surya Deva with all the paraphernalia. So let's go there. And there is no need of discussing anything with this person. So Krishna again stopped them and he heard this and he said, listen to me. I can allow you to go, maybe. Maybe I will allow it, but I cannot allow your friend Radha to go. Because she is not only stealing, she is not only not paying tax, but she is stolen. She is a thief. And then everybody said, what she has stolen? And Krishna says, she has stolen my Mana Ratna. Mana is mine, Ratna is jewel. She has stolen my mind, so she is a big thief. I'll arrest her. I can allow you to go. And because she has stolen that, my mind has become so disturbed. I always think only about her. And so I must stop this. Either she should return the jewel, Manaratna, or she should be ready for punishment. So immediately Lalita says, oh Krishna, how can you tell so many lies, Ever since we have come, you are just telling lies and lies and lies. Actually, you are the one. You are the biggest thief. You have stolen all our hearts. And we, you are telling us that we are thieves. You are the one real thief. So take us to the king and we will prove to him that not we, you should be punished. And this way, Krishna and they keep on arguing. And then suddenly they realize that this is all in good fun. And they all laugh and enjoy the whole situation. It's a wonderful pastime. Srimati Radharani ki jai. Thank you very much. I'd like to stop here. If you have anything to add, any question, please go ahead. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna, Mata.
Very nice pastime. Enjoyable. And thank you very much for collecting all those and presenting to us, Prabhuji. Thank you very much. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Mata.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji, very wonderful story.
Thank you, Mata.
I have write down the points.
Okay. Hare Krishna.
The first time I'm hearing the story. This time daughter helped me, so I could hear.
Okay, thank you.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna. Jai Hari Bol.
Very one last time, Prabhuji. And you're just like you're narrating, like you took us to Vrindavan, Prabhuji, literally.
No, I'm not that good, like.
Yeah. But you're really, really wonderful, Prabhuji. Like half an hour, like 40 minutes, we are just in Vrindavan. I think everybody will agree with me.
Yes, Mataji. What you said, that is correct. Even I was in Vrindavan only. Yes, very much
I mean, this is because of the pastime, not because of I am narrating that.
involved in that. We are.
Thank you,
Yes,
Prabhuji.
Prabhuji, very true, very
Thank
true.
you so much. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
Hari Bol.